Then he rushes to the ballet company's studio and finds it closed. David calls the company to try to ask about the rehearsal, but the call is quickly disconnected. He even borrows a random man's phone to try again, to no avail. Noticing that David is still running around the city, Richardson and his assistant appear in front of him to try to convince him to forget about Elise. David asks why he feels like this if it wasn't on his plan, but Richardson doesn't know either. A frustrated David enters a cafe to ask if anyone knows where the ballet company is, and luckily a client gives him an address. Then David tries to take a taxi, but Richardson won't let any car stop for him. David manages to run after a particular cab, but when the car stops, another vehicle crashes against it. After checking on the cab driver, David looks inside the other car only to find it empty. He calls 911, and when the cops arrive, an officer wants to take him to the station as the only witness. A wary David asks the sergeant if it's really necessary, and when she tells him they'll call him later, David turns around to find the officer gone, which means he was a TAB agent. Now David can finally take a cab